New fall trends. So today I'm first going to break down a few of the things that I've been looking at to kind of get inspiration for, get some ideas for some fall trends. So I'm gonna first start with some TikToks. I feel like the TikToks for autumn started pretty early. I even started seeing some autumn TikToks in July, which was crazy. But I think for some TikToks, I started seeing a lot of like autumn inspo, Pinterest inspo, and like having a lot of like photo dumps of what people are trying to like pin for their autumn outfits or their autumn closets. And I think that that was like a good starting point, is just like having a visual like reference to what people are kind of liking. I feel like for autumn, it's kind of like the same staples, you know, you might stick with like the sweaters and like the overcoat jackets because, you know, it's gonna get a little bit colder. But I feel like for this fall, I wanted to kind of seek out those new trends that I might not know about, or maybe a little bit out there for me. So I wanted to like really push myself. So I started searching YouTube for some videos, and there were some amazing creators. After watching some of these YouTube videos, I started to like make a list of some of the trends that they mentioned. I'm gonna first break down some of the trends that those creators were talking about that were specific to this season. And then later on in the video, I'll show how I kind of like recreated those trends using what was in my closet, and you'll kind of see it throughout this video as well. Otherwise, I'll get right into it. So first, I'm going to go into aesthetics. Some aesthetics that I've been first seeing that are kind of like cropping up on my For You page or on YouTube is the maximalism trend. I saw this wonderful video that Mina Lee did on the maximalism trend and how it's kind of coming back. It kind of feels very Gen Z in a way. I feel like with the maximalism trend, you're just like putting on every piece of clothing, kind of making it work. It's very creative. I think it's not for everyone, but I think it's a great trend. The other aesthetics that I've been seeing is ballet core, or the Pilates princess kind of aesthetic. And I feel like most recently with the drop of Frankie's Bikinis, Pilates, like ballet kind of line, everything is just like becoming more popular. And personally, I really love this look, this aesthetic. Just so cute and feminine and like dainty. And I really love it. And it kind of goes in with like one of the other aesthetics I've been seeing, which is the coquette. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but the coquette look, very dainty, very feminine. And I've also been seeing like the Bella Swan, Elena Gilbert, that I don't even really know how you would describe this look, but I've seen a few TikToks where girls have been trying to like recreate these outfits with like the layering of like baby tees or like camisoles. And I really kind of like the look though, and I did recreate a few like inspired looks in the video, so you'll get to see that. But as for colors, so colors are kind of interesting. I think when I think of fall, I always think of the same colors. I think of like warm beige and tans. But some of the colors that are very unique to this season that some creators were talking about was first the color red. Lainey Ozark was saying in her video how red would be used as like a great accent color for nails or for bags, maybe even shoes. Also that red would be great for like a monochrome look. The next color that I've been seeing a lot is gray. Maya GB from Maya Z in the same video was also saying how gray was sort of making a comeback, like this slate gray. And I feel like it looks great in like an all gray outfit. And I feel like classic autumn colors, again, all black, dark gray, brown. So definitely we'll try to like find some pieces for that. So let's go into accessories, which is super fun. So for accessories, the first thing that I've been really noticing that's been super trendy is this chunky statement necklace. I first saw it on Enya Umanzar, who is the podcast host of the Emergency Intercom podcast, and I like really loved her necklace. I think the way that she also layers her necklaces are just so pretty. Like I really like that all gold look with like the cord that she chose for her statement necklace. But I also recently saw the other day Matilda Jerf posted on her Instagram, she had like the chunky starfish. I feel like the best way to kind of embody or recreate the chunky necklace trend is to make it really unique to yourself. You want like a necklace that kind of no one else has and it's very unique to your style. So I went thrifting last week with my friend. There was this really cute cross pendant necklace. I fell in love with it immediately when I saw it. It was only $13, which was crazy. So I was like, yes, you're coming home with me. So I bought the pendant, and when I got home, I tried to attempt making it into my own cord necklace. And you know, I'm not really sure if it's like exactly what I've been seeing on Pinterest, but I really, really like it. I like how it's very unique to me and then it's very personal to me. And I also tried to go to Michael's and I found this like cheap cameo pendant necklace, and I also made like a cord necklace with that. Pattern tights I feel like are something that I haven't ever really even thought about. I always think of like just plain sheer black tights for autumn, but I feel like fun pattern tights go very well with like the maximalism trend that I mentioned earlier. Like that will elevate your outfit like to a crazier level if you're wearing like a patterned skirt, a patterned shirt. Other things that people mentioned were the chunky fat belts paired with the low-rise pants. Ribbons in hair. Again, Enya had ribbons in her hair and it was super cute. I think it goes with like the coquette aesthetic. Lainey Ozark was talking about like for bags, the basket trend, which I had no idea about until I saw her video and I saw that people were wearing like picnic baskets as like bags, and honestly it's kind of cute. I think I'd buy one. I feel like that's super easy to find too at a thrift store. Lastly, like ties, I was like, right when I saw this trend I was like, I need to try this. So men's ties have been like kind of been used as an accessory or like statement piece on your neck. So I tried to recreate the tie look. I used my dad's ties, but you can pretty much just thrift them anywhere, I feel like. And if you like even go to Goodwill, there's like a tie section, you can just get a tie. But I think the way that I tried to tie it was a little bit more like a scarf. But I also tried to wear the tie as like a regular tie. I had no idea how to tie a tie, by the way. So I just kind of like put a knot through it, and it looks very like preppy, Gossip Girl, like Serena van der Woodsen kind of feel. So I definitely love that trend, and I'm so glad that I actually tried it out. For shoes and foot accessories, I feel like leg warmers are coming back. I feel like I've also seen like arm warmers. I don't really know what to call them. Like arm warmers are kind of coming back as well, but like leg warmers, very big. And I think they're again going in with like the ballet trend, Frankie's bikinis, like athleisure. Definitely want to learn to crochet leg warmers. That would be like a more like cheaper way to do it. But if I can't, then I probably could just thrift them. I feel like they're everywhere. Specifically this riding boot, those have been really, really in. I also have them. I bought those also in Korea. I bought like a really nice pair for a pretty cheap price. And I definitely want to pair them with some high socks if I can, but they're super, super cute. Birkenstock Bostons have been in. Clogs are coming in, so like elevated clogs, studded clogs. Like you could wear them with like baggy low-waisted cargo pants. I feel like that would be so cute to wear with a clog. Socks with heels, like any kind of mid sock with a heel. I feel like I've been seeing it on like the runway. Miu Miu had like a sock shoe look, and I feel like it's very preppy but also very like cute, dainty, very feminine. I feel like very feminine things are coming back. I basically paired my two socks with like these two heels that I have. You can like wear them with like any sort of heel, but these were the heels that I had, and honestly I kind of digged the colors. They were super cute. Ballet flats are also kind of coming back, again going in with like ballet core. Now let's get into like the actual clothing of what is trending for this season. So let's start off with like shirts and tops. I feel like a lot of creators were talking about the off the shoulder sort of sling shirt, very slouchy knitwear. It looks like you just kind of toss it on. It's sort of casual, but it kind of elevates the outfit at the same time. Susie Lola was another creator who I've been watching, and she was saying how holes are making a comeback. Holes and like distressed looking clothing. I tried to kind of find this look in my closet, and I actually was surprised I had something pretty similar. I used this like black sort of off the shoulder sling shirt. First tried to layer that with the same black bodysuit that I'm wearing right now. I feel like it was just really easy to use, and I kind of like the black look. That I did pair it with like gray pants so that it would kind of go with like the gray autumn color that we've been talking about. If you wanted to be a little bit cute or like more feminine, you could also pair it with like a skirt. So I wore a white skirt and like these little white booties that I had. They're kind of like a bolero sort of look, which is also kind of in, and it's very similar to like the off the shoulder sort of feeling. I tried this blue knitwear cardigan that I had, and I just paired it with like a blue kind of like undershirt that I had that was like a crop top. Because the colors are so similar, it just looked so cute. I absolutely loved the look, and I would definitely wear this again. going in with that a little bit more, I tried to layer clothes, and I think layering clothes is something that's always kind of been popular. The way that I layered my clothing was that I first took a white plain undershirt that I had. I feel like everyone has a white undershirt, so definitely just start with that. And the first way that I layered it was by using like a gray shirt that I had, like just a simple gray button up. It was also kind of like a basic, and I just like layered it over that with these flared jeans that I had. And also another way that I tried to layer this look was with this blue shirt. And I think it's also a great way to sort of reuse your summer pieces into autumn. I think a few creators were saying that like leather jackets, like oversized leather jackets, fur trim jackets, which I think is a little funny. Fur is something that's it's a hit or miss. Sometimes I think some people really hate it, some people really love it. Mixed with casual wear, so a lot of like high-end pieces mixed with a lot of, you know, just more casual pieces are coming back. I feel like blazers are always such a cute fall look, so definitely will be interested to see that. Now, going into bottoms for this season, silk slip skirts are coming in, which I think is very easy to find. And I think that if you go to any like the Delicates intimate section aisle, like at a thrift store, you can find like a silk slip skirt that is so hard to say why. Low-waisted skirts, I mean, low-waisted everything is kind of making its way back into fashion, like that really Y2K 2000s look. But yeah, those are pretty much all like the pieces that I've been seeing, and I just kind of like showed you a little bit of the footage of like how I recreated them. But now I'm going to show you some of the outfits that I put together using like all that inspiration.